how to stop comparing yourself to others. This video, I'm going to articulate how I have challenged myself to try not to compare myself to others. You are someone who is most likely very envious of other people with what they have, and you wish that you had it. So these things are some of the tips that I've learned on how to reduce comparing to others and eliminate or reduce how I envy what other people have. My name is Dr. Austin Blanchon. I work with many individuals one-on-one to help their healthy lifestyles. These are the things that I've learned working with so many people on a day-to-day basis. It's very easy for me to compare to what other people have. But gratefulness, because I'm feeling amazing and people that I work with are usually in a painful point. In business, you help people with their problems. If you help people with their problems by serving them and feeling grateful for what you have, this is the first step to reducing your comparison to others and reducing the amount of envy. For truly, when you see people struggle, when you are providing a service to them, you realize specific things matter in life and not as much of this material lifestyle that we see. Whether or not it's a accounting thing with how many followers, the amount of numbers that people are following them or subscribing to them, it's very easy to compare to that because of simple and logistics standpoints, because obviously if someone has 1,000 versus 1,000,000, 1,000,000 is obviously a lot more. But when you see people from a different point of view because you're serving more often, then you realize those things do not matter in the day-to-day nearly as much as we might think. You can glamorize that, but I promise if you look through that, by serving people in their painful problem areas, that can reduce the envy in comparison to others. The second thing is just being peaceful and having a meditative lifestyle. This is what I'm doing on my morning time before I go work in a clinic where I see individuals to help with their painful problems. Doing this can help you reflect and unwind and can truly help your ability to not compare yourself to others or envy others, because you usually do that to human beings. You're not going to do that to nature. I don't envy the ocean right now. I don't envy the sun, etc. So doing that on a consistent basis while you're being grateful, that meditative lifestyle itself can reduce the frequency at which you are comparing yourself to others and being jealous of others for what they have. For myself, as I've been in school a long time, but others have been in school a long time, it's very easy to envy or compare myself to other career choices that might have more respect or a higher earning salary, etc. But honestly, what I'm doing now is helping me just reduce that, even eliminate that, because it doesn't really matter. Now, how you can get to this point quicker is doing the things that I'm telling you, but also just really talking to people that have been through life for many, many more decades than you have, because when we're younger, most likely less than 30 years old, you realize without as much life experience, you don't know how long you're going to be living. But talking with people that have had more experience, double the amount of time on Earth, they're going to have a different point of view of life because they've been through it longer and they realize that life is longer than we might think, because in our 20s, we're not necessarily going to have this long experience of life. We feel like your first love is the only love you're going to have. This opportunity that you have is the only opportunity that you're going to have. So you want to seize it and you want to take it. And if you miss out on it, then you're going to envy that you missed out on that decision forever. But realizing how a lot of things just fade over time is your memories and certain experiences can fade over time. If you think that you've been through a lot of stuff, you probably should see a clinical therapist and you should talk with them. It's more beneficial than you think. Those are some of the things that have helped reduce my comparison and my envy of others and surrounding people. I hope that this video helps you learn how to stop being jealous of others, compare yourself to others, all that stuff. If you guys like these videos, continue to follow for more of these videos as I give my life and general advice as I'm living on this beautiful, beautiful island of Oahu, Hawaii. It's such a beautiful place. You guys gotta come see it.